All right, let's dive in. Today, we're looking at something that could totally change how you use the internet every single day. It's a brand new AI-powered browser from OpenAI, and it's called ChatGPT Atlas. So what's the big deal? Let's find out.
Okay, so let me just ask you, does this sound familiar? You're in the middle of something important. Maybe you're doing research, maybe you're shopping, maybe you're trying to write a really important email, and you keep having to do this little dance. Flipping back and forth to that one ChatGPT tab just to ask a quick question.
Yeah, it's super frustrating, right? It just breaks your flow. But what if there was a smarter way to do all this? A way to have the AI you're already using built right into your browser, right into your workflow.
I mean, that constant tab switching, it just shatters your focus. It completely pulls you out of the zone. Every single time you switch, you lose a little piece of that momentum, Well, that is exactly the problem that this new tool is designed to fix.
Just imagine for a second having all that AI power right there with you, on the page you're looking at, no matter what you're doing. Think about it. A tool that actually understands the context of what you're working on without you having to copy, paste, and leave the tab you're in. Well, that tool, it's not just some cool idea anymore. OpenAI went ahead and actually built it. So let's officially meet the solution. It's called ChatGPT Atlas. So what exactly is this thing? Well, Atlas is a full-on AI browser. It was built from the ground up with ChatGPT right at its heart. And this is a key point. It's not just some extension or a plugin you add on. No, it's one single application that seamlessly combines an AI assistant with your web browser.
And you might be wondering, okay, who gets to use this? Well, the good news is pretty much everyone. Whether you're a free user just trying things out, or you're on a Plus, Pro, or Go plan, OpenAI is making Atlas available to all ChatGPT users.
Okay, now this is where it gets really, really cool. Atlas is way more than just sticking a chatbot in the sidebar of a browser. It comes packed with some features that are pretty wild.
You can basically think of these as your new browser superpowers. We're talking about something called browser memories for making things super personal, an agent mode that can automate stuff for you, and page visibility control to keep your private info, well, private. Let's break down what each of these actually does. So first up, browser memories. The idea here is that the AI learns from how you browse, so it can give you smarter and more personalized suggestions as you go. But, and this is super important, you are always in charge. You can go in and archive or even delete these memories anytime you want. Total control. All right, next up is agent mode. And this is where things start to feel like they're straight out of science fiction. We're talking about automating actual tasks. So get this, you could fill up your online shopping cart and then just tell the AI agent to buy everything and ship it to your house. I mean, that's a huge leap, right? The browser goes from being this passive thing you use to an active partner that helps you get stuff done. And last but not least, we've got page visibility control. And this is a really, really important one for privacy. Let's say you're on a page with sensitive info, your bank account, whatever. You can just flick a switch and boom, ChatGPT can't see any of the content on that page. You get to decide exactly what the AI sees and what it doesn't from one moment to the next. So, after hearing about all these crazy features, you're probably thinking, okay, how do I get this thing? Well, right now it's available for macOS, and getting it set up is super, super easy. Seriously, the whole process is a piece of cake. First, you just go to the website and download the file for macOS. Then, you know the drill, just drag the Atlas icon into your Applications folder. Open it up, sign in with your ChatGPT account, and then you get a couple of choices. You can import all your stuff from Chrome or Safari if you want, and you can decide whether to turn on those browser memories we just talked about. And that's it. You're in. You can even set it as your default browser.
So when you pull back and look at everything this does, you kind of have to wonder, are we looking at the future of how we browse the web?
I mean, think about what it's really bringing together. You've got this AI chatbot, the personalized memories, and actual task automation, all wrapped up in a single browser with a super simple setup. It's a surprisingly simple package for a really, really powerful set of tools. The source material for all of this really boiled it down perfectly. It said, if you're tired of switching between tabs to use ChatGPT, you should check out Atlas. It's as simple as that. It's a direct fix for a problem that so many of us have. And really, that brings us to the big question, doesn't it? I mean, browsers started out as just simple tools to look at pages. Then we got extensions and all these other features bolted on. So is this the next big step? A browser that's not just a tool, but a genuine, intelligent partner for everything you do online? It really makes you wonder.